So the Xbox Series X is seeing phenomenal growth in Japan. Really? Really? I mean, the Xbox actually selling a lot of copies in Japan? I'll see it, I'll believe it when I see the numbers. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy. Hey, what is up guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. Welcome to Andy Arts TV, where I talk about anime, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. And for today's dose of video game news, okay, I am here at TechRadar. Now, TechRadar is a pretty reliable source for technology, whether it is laptops, computers, cameras, gaming consoles, phones, TVs, whatever, right? TechRadar is a reliable source for buying technology. Now, so TechRadar is saying that Xbox Series X is seeing phenomenal growth in Japan. No, seriously, that's they say. Now, last year in 2020, actually, what was it? I think it was 2019 or 2018. The Xbox didn't sell more than 20,000 copies in Japan. That's the Xbox alone. Okay? 20,000 copies. While the PlayStation sells millions, Xbox in Japan was selling 20,000 copies. The Xbox just wasn't successful in Japan whatsoever. Okay? For the longest time, since the 2000s, since it came out in the 2000s with Bill Gates trying to get into the gaming industry, Xbox has always failed in Japan, and now all of a sudden is seeing phenomenal growth. Now, here in the TechRadar article, it doesn't really give you the numbers. It doesn't tell you how many units were sold, which is why I'm not taking this seriously, and you guys should not take this seriously either, right? So let's just go ahead and read. So it says maybe fourth times the charm for Xbox in Japan. So it says it's early days, but it looks like Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S might be resonated with Japanese consumers. That's according to Xbox head of the Asia region, Jeremy Hinton. At least it says Xbox hasn't had much luck in Japan. That's right, and is often on the receiving end of some pretty embarrassing sales numbers and a lack of support from the Japanese developers. That's apparently changed though, as Hinting has said, the region is now Xbox's fastest growing market worldwide. That stock is often selling out within minutes. I find this hard to believe. Now, and I'm gonna give it a chance though. I'm gonna give it a chance because look, in the past few years, the PlayStation sales have been going down in Japan, and just to be fair, PlayStation sales have been going down in Japan ever since Sony left Japan and moved to California in America. Sony has been just going down. The PlayStation has just been going down. They've been getting into the whole, woke, they've been going woke and basically, practicing censorship when they something that they weren't doing before. Now they're doing it because they're in America. Now they're practicing censorship and all this crap, right? So that's why a lot of people in Japan, they didn't like what Sony was doing. So they, Sony just wasn't selling as much in Japan as it used to. Then Nintendo was doing all right. You also have to understand that 20 or 30% of mobile game sales come from Japan, and that is not an exaggeration, by the way. 30% worldwide, by the way. So Japan holds a huge market of mobile gaming. So I think one of the reasons why this is happening, this is just my take on it, is because since the PlayStation brand has been going down in Japan, and a lot of Sony has been losing a lot of customers in Japan because of their business practices. Go figure. The Japanese are trying other things, so they say, "Oh, well, let's give Xbox a try. Let's try some Xbox." And I think that's why the sales are going up. They're just looking for other ways. I mean, there is Nintendo, but they're just looking for other things to other games, other consoles, since the Japanese are just kind of like pissed off at Sony and PlayStation. Now it does say, speaking to IGN Japan, Hinton said they've seen phenomenal growth in the last year, with a higher percentage of sales coming from Japanese consumers who have previously shunned Xbox consoles in the past. That is right. Now it says there is no doubt that the demand is absolutely growing in Japan, and I see that in the data that I can see, we have a really high percentage of consoles being bought by people who have never owned an Xbox console in the past, Hinton said. Where are the numbers? Tell us how many were sold. Okay, if you are so proud, if you are so happy that Xbox is selling a lot in Japan, give us a number. How many were sold? 100,000, 200,000. I mean, I'm sure it's not up to 1 million, but I mean, for God's sake, give us a number. 300,000, 200,000. Compared to the 20,000 that were sold, a couple of years ago in Japan, 200,000 sales of the Xbox console is a freaking milestone. Okay, so this is why I'm not taking this seriously. Perhaps if it's really selling, we should see more of these results and numbers in the future, most likely later in 2021 or next year, 2022. But as of right now, it might be selling in Japan now, but it's not in the millions. I'm telling you right now, it is not in the millions, maybe in the hundreds of thousands. No way is it in the millions. And this is something brand new to the Japanese, and if you know anything about Japan, is that they take a long time to adapt to new technology. What is up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can receive new future notifications. Check out the blog at ndrtv.com. Follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts or anything you want to say right below this video in the comments below. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching. Godspeed, everybody. Godspeed.